Hi, welcome back to Chasing Tone Special NAMM Edition. Nothing? No excitement for the NAMM Edition?
Yeah.
I'm excited that it's closed now.
It's awesome. We love it.
We are pretty excited that our ears have stopped being pummeled for 10 straight hours. Day 2.
By the damn symbols crossing us.
Yeah, I know what you're wondering. You're wondering how we look so good after this. If you're watching this on YouTube. And now we're getting heckled.
I'm seriously contemplating setting that symbol place on fire.
Yeah, so obviously, you know, we care about tone, and so do our, you know, our followers, listeners, customers. So it's very hard to get pumped up whenever you have Bocephus symbols over here.
Exactly.
We're right next to a cymbal company, and we'll get some footage of that. So
we definitely do, because there's nothing better than hearing someone beat the hell out of a cymbal for 8 hours.
8 hours,
you know.
And my favorite thing is every morning, you know. Sorry to make this kind of like a gripe session, but every morning, you know, we come in and, you know, over the course of the day, all our pedals are getting tweaked, and that's cool. That's what it's for.
Yeah.
But so when we come in, we have to turn on our amp, make sure everything still works, and set levels so nothing's crazy.
Right.
Every morning they come in and they take the same stick and they beat the crap out of those cymbals. It's like, dude, they don't shut off or on. They sound exactly the same as they did yesterday.
That's
you do
true.
not have to hit them.
It's true. I kind of want to bash her head into it. Like, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
But I'll take a panoramic shot and we'll put it on the YouTube video. But so NAMM so far, I gotta say, the coolest thing that's happened to me is two coolest things. I don't know which one. Eric Johnson walking right in front of me.
Yeah.
I got crazy like a little girl, you know. I was like,
hyperventilated.
I literally pointed at him. That's all. And he looked at me while I was pointing at him, and I was like, "Way to look cool, Trav. Nice job, right?" And then another one of my heroes, which you even said that the Plexi Drive's tone was designed after this guy's tone.
Yes.
Mark Ford of the Black Crows.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah. So like he came, and not only did he play, but he hung out for a while. Super nice guy.
Super good guy.
Yeah. And
amazing hair.
he did have amazing hair. But the thing, and anybody that's been at NAMM, they'll get it. But if you haven't been at NAMM, imagine 1980s rock scene of LA. All right. Now imagine those guys still wearing the same stuff 30 years later.
Right.
And they still, so it's like, you know, I have this theory. That you can look at somebody and you can tell their glory years of their life because they never advanced their wardrobe past that.
That's a pretty good observance.
Yeah, so you notice older cats, like people in their 70s, they still dress like they're in the 60s.
Right.
Because that was their heyday, right?
They get the plaid pants.
Right.
And
and me, I'm stuck in 1996 because I used to be cool. You know?
I've always been cool.
You're a trendsetter,
I'm
Max.
still waiting to be cool.
Right?
I think those cats that dress like that still have the same groupies from the 80s.
Yes, and unfortunately, yeah.
They dress the same too.
Yeah, so it's a trip, but my point I'm making there is you see these guys, you can spot them from a mile away.
Definitely,
right? The black hair, the makeup, dressed in all black, the leathers, the sunglasses inside, because obviously it's just too damn bright in here.
It's true.
Okay, and then you get guys like Mark Ford who are dressed pretty much like us, you know, and it's like
awesome.
Yeah.
you would never know that he's legendary if you didn't know who Mark Ford was.
And you didn't see his face, you know. So like I said, hey, you realize who that is, don't you? And you're like, no, because you couldn't see his face.
Right.
So it's not like he has this image that's so over the top. You know what I mean? And if you guys don't know who he is, check him out online. You know, you'll see what we're talking about. He never looks like, you know, a 1980s rocker. So it's like NAMM, where the rock stars look like normal Joes. You know,
exactly.
And that's the way it is.
And they just come and hang out. And
yeah. And you know, the fact that they're gear nerds too. That's what's so cool. You never stop.
Yeah.
You never stop. Oh, watch this. Chasing tone. Nothing?
Oh.
See what I did there? You never stop chasing tone. Yeah, full circle. See what I'm saying? It's like the guy that like laughs at the name of the movie if they say the name of the movie. You know, it's like Mr. Ford, you are in clear and present danger. Oh, he said the name of the movie.
It's like, I'm going to laugh just so he goes on. Who's on the next subject?
All right, you choose the next subject. What's your favorite part of NAMM so far?
Maker's Mark and steak.
And steak.
Steak.
Ladies and gentlemen, Justin Bryant is flipping us off from the other side of the camera. You need to get FaceTime now. Now you got to get some FaceTime. And at least quick say
So you can get a face that matches a finger right here.
the face that matches.
Podcast or this video cast?
This is, yes, it's
Both. Both.
It will be on the iTuneage and on the YouTubeage.
What can you edit out?
Probably
Please don't. I'll have to do the editing.
But he plays with God and everybody. He does sessions, and your most current gig is you're the guitar player for Lone Star.
No. I'm just doing session stuff now. And
Oh, okay. But real deal industry pro, Justin Bryant. Check him out, justinbryant.com.
Yeah. Thank you. I got a plug.
You did get a plug. Yeah. See what flipping people off gets you, folks. Get you FaceTime.
These guys
I've been
do
flipping
the best,
Brian off for
make
years.
the best stuff. Period. Hands down.
Thanks, man.
And just
Appreciate
gonna
it.
walk by and flip them off. And camera time.
Well, I know why it's cool. Because you bought me a Heineken yesterday.
You owe me a Heineken.
I totally owe you a Heineken. I'm cool with that. Okay, favorite part of NAMM.
Favorite part of NAMM, man, Mark Ford was super cool, and he had an awesome soul patch. And I wanted to talk to him, but I usually say stupid stuff under pressure. So I'm like, hey, man, remember that time
Yeah, that's how you always start.
you played with the Black Crows? That was awesome. You are my biggest fan.
Remember that time you had like awesome fuzz tone? That
true.
was awesome.
I have a tendency to say stupid stuff in front of celebrities. When the Roots came and played at Indianapolis during Super Bowl a couple years ago, I went up to Captain Kirk and I straight up said, I was like, hey, man, you're the only reason I watch Jimmy Fallon. And he was like, oh, thanks. And what I meant to say was, man, I love all the Roots stuff, all your albums. That stuff you did with John Legend, amazing rhythm work.
Yeah.
No, you're the only reason I watch Jimmy Fallon.
It's you know what though, it could be worse. You could have given the worst compliment you can ever give an artist that artists get all the time, and it's, hey man, love your early work.
I like
But the stuff you put out anytime recently is terrible.
Or I get this like, oh man, dude, your first CD, that was my jam. That was your best one. And I'm like, so I should have just quit. I'd be like, Brian, thanks for putting out the Plexi Drive. You should have just quit then, because this is my favorite pedal.
You know that first pedal you did? That was your best one yet.
Yeah, it's like the Plexi Drive Deluxe.
It's still better than this. Actually sounds good.
Yeah. Or my favorite one too is like, man, y'all sound pretty good. And literally what I say to that is, thank you pretty much. So Mark Ford, that was your favorite part of
Mark
NAMM?
Ford was definitely cool. I mean, some of the, like I said, the drinking and the steak were pretty awesome until the next day.
Okay, your favorite part of NAMM so far?
My favorite part of NAMM. I don't know, man. I just like talking to everybody. You know, because like places like this, you actually get to see people face to face and kind of get to pick their brain. Like, hey, you're using this pedal. What do you like about this pedal? You know,
what don't you like about this pedal? Uh-oh, where's he going? Oh, I know what he's doing. We had a listener / watcher bring Max a gift.
Really?
Yeah, and can I prelude, or do you want to prelude?
No, go for it, man.
So anyways, they said obviously you like craft beer because you're a hipster. They didn't say that part. I did. But they said obviously you like craft beer, and you talk about how you like Reese's and peanut butter, so I brought you.
So this is peanut butter flavored milk stout. Amazing. I'm going to try it tonight. And it's huge. He said, he straight up told me, he's like, you probably don't want to drink it all in one setting.
5.3% alcohol by volume.
Exactly. And to that I say, challenge accepted.
Yeah, challenge
So this
accepted.
is one of my awesome favorite parts of NAMM. So if you're watching this, dude, thanks, man.
Yeah, and feel free to bring Max beer if you ever see us in public.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know, there's only one thing I do also like about NAMM and stuff like this in general. It's that all the builders are all in one place. And so, like, for example, tomorrow night, we're all getting together.
To do nothing but talk about nothing to do with pedals.
I heard there's a karaoke machine.
There's a karaoke
there's
machine.
Karaoke
there's
there.
Bowling, and I don't know if you guys have ever seen anybody break 100, but I could do it almost every time.
I'd have to see it to believe it.
By the way, I just want to throw this out there. My best game ever is, what did I have? A 222.
Yeah, it was a great game.
Yeah, I had 6 strikes in a row.
Wow.
And then I quit playing. I haven't played since. There's no sense in it.
I hit a 130 once.
Yes. Okay, awesome. Now, NAMM is a very, very, very busy time. A lot of stuff to do. I mean, especially, you get to get away a little bit. I mean, obviously, you're the boss, so it's,
I get to get away and talk to,
Right, but you get to...
either distributors or a retailer.
Right. But on your way back, where I'm going with this is on the way back, you get to see some pretty cool gear, And on our way in, we got here quite a bit early, so we could just kind of walk the floor, get some photos for the Instagram, Chasing Tone Podcast Instagram.
Right.
And, plug, right? So, what's been your favorite piece of gear that you've seen here, or most interesting? What's noteworthy? If you want, I'll start. So you guys can have time to think about it.
You start because I wish I've been walking fast,
right,
so it's a blur on both sides.
Yeah, well, I mean, and the thing is too is, you do the podcast, you're down to earth, da 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 da. But what a lot of people forget is you do own a business.
Yeah,
and NAMM is a business thing. Here's where you make all your connections. All these people you email throughout the year, they come here to meet you,
right?
Or to meet with you, and same with Max and I, So it's very busy, but you take time to think about it. You take time to think about it. My favorite piece of gear so far, the reissue of the Silver Jubilee.
Yeah.
Did you guys see this?
Sexy. Yes.
Oh man.
Yep.
But yeah, I can't. I want to plug into it, but I don't even know. It's just like a stack. I don't know if you can play it. Plus, it's like.
Just tell them that you're on the Chasing Tone podcast.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know if you know me, but I'm a big deal. It's like I have in my office, I have some of those fake books that are really just boxes, and you open them up, and then you can put stuff in there.
Sure.
Remember when we first got our offices, and you told me, remember when I used to work in the office?
It's true.
But anyway, you told me that we were getting our own office. Do you remember the two things that I bought? Because I had to have to go in an office?
One was the... what's that? What do you call that? The sandbox.
The Zen Garden.
Zen Garden.
You gotta have a Zen Garden.
Zen Garden.
And, mini Zen Garden, and then
a disco ball.
Okay, well, I gotta say yes, Amanda got it. Yes.
Oh, bonsai tree.
Yes, she said the bonsai tree. So
bonsai tree. That's right.
So I went to. I'm gonna be a jerk. I'm flat out gonna admit it. I'm gonna do it. I went out and bought this bonsai tree, and obviously it's fake. It's as plastic as can be. And I brought it in, and a lady that used to work with us comes into my office. She's like, "Oh, I love your tree," and I was like, "Okay, cool." She goes, "It smells great too."
I think I caught her trying to water it once. I'm like, "You do realize this is plastic?"
Yeah, it is. It should smell like plastic. But the Silver Jubilee, guys, it's been reissued. It looks amazing. If you don't know what the Silver Jubilee is, it's an amp that was, I think, 1987. But basically it's very, very much like a JCM 800, but not as fizzy on the top end. Guys that use it are like, Slash used it, Joe Bonamassa, that's his amp. He says he can get rid of any amp and go with the Silver Jubilee, and he's fine.
Yep.
That's his tone. That's the one amp he has that's always on.
Yep.
Okay, what's on your list?
Man, I haven't got to see it yet, but there's two things I want to make it over to see. One is I'm a huge Tube Screamer fan, so sorry, we're talking to the NAMM place here.
3 more minutes?
Can we get 3 minutes? 3 minutes.
We're just finishing up a video. I'll be right out.
We're up a little podcast.
All right, thanks, boss. Hey, have a good one. Sorry, so I want to go to the mini Tube Screamer.
Wait. Getting kicked out of here.
He was on a radio thing.
He
had a walkie-talkie.
He has a whistle, and he knows how to use it.
People are coming with...
Oh, my gosh, guys. He had a walkie-talkie. And he had like one of those airport tugs, only like 1/25th scale.
And he has a badge that's sewn into his uniform.
Wait. Imagine like if the Shriners... There's another person I can offend, the Shriners. Imagine if the Shriners had airport tugs. That's what he was just driving.
It's true.
It was like awesome. It's like an industrial El Camino.
So back off, Captain Crunch. Anyways, mini Tube Screamer, awesome. And then I really want to check out the Destination Rotation from Option 5 guys.
Yeah.
Another Indiana Hoosiers. Go Hoosiers.
Yeah. Actually, that's probably... I actually went down and played that today.
Was it good?
And I was like, this is great.
Well, remember,
I want one. I
was talking at dinner, I was saying that it sounded great, and I said, but I think they kind of fell off for a while. Now they're back up making a resurgence. So check them out, Option 5.
Option 5.
I don't know their website. I'm sure it's something like Option 5 Effects or something. Who knows?
Probably, yeah. I mean, just Google option 5.
Yeah,
Google it, monkey.
You know what? Hey, make sure you guys Yahoo them.
Ask Jeeves right there.
Ask Jeeves.
Make sure you ask Jeeves that. But we're getting run out of here. It's
Actually,
getting it's getting serious.
coming.
And
Now they
there's
have
people
somebody
coming.
with badges and vests and red ties. So see you guys later. For Max and Brian, I'm Travis. This is day number 2 NAMM post NAMM wrap up.
Later.